Okay, Mitch Miller, still hanging around this same location. Found a pretty good location. We have our vines here. This is like ivy, I think. A lot of heavy ivy growth there that's been cut from over the years. You can see a rounded stone foundation here, suggesting that it was maybe taken from the kind of river sound type situation. Or from the fields, not really a cut stone situation. Anyway, I've been talking about, I proposed kind of an interesting social program, I guess, that could be done on a local level. And what it makes me think of, I don't know if you've kept up with current events in the United States, but the Harvard debate team just recently debated I think it was 4 or 5 black prisoners in a penitentiary in the United States, and the black debate team, the prisoners in the penitentiary, they beat the Harvard debate team. So I just wanted to update everybody on some interesting current events that might not make it to places like Europe. But I want to come over to this fountain here. We have this fountain, and we have these 3 women here. So, again, I'm going to interpret some art here, but we have the woman pondering, reading the book, and then this woman has some herbs and like a vessel, maybe trying to make some medicine there. And then this female here is definitely making some kind of antidote to a snake bite, it looks like. She's milking a snake and making an anti-venom. So to me this represents educated, like medical type education, and so to me this says, we got women to an educated level, maybe in this society, and they're to a level where they're, in the United States there's more women joining universities than men, some statistics say. So we got them here, and we got them on this echelon, thinking about, thinking all kind of on the same echelon as far as higher education and things like that. But look, we locked them down there, and what do we got up here? We got the next generation. That's a young man there, and he's looking up to where the water fountain comes down, and the shaft of knowledge shooting the water up from a bunch of whatever, and splashing down on him. He kind of wants to look up towards that, right? So it's kind of like, whatever the next bullcrap kind of thing they're going to feed us. The guys are all over it up there, kind of like Reaganomics or whatever, trickling down. We got our trickle down economics, Reaganomics stuff, right? But which is probably why those 5 black men are probably in jail right now for whatever. But we got our watchdog, like I said, I put it in context, and we got our watchdog people in the United States, making sure that doesn't happen again, hopefully. But don't worry, probably in about 20 other countries where we can't really see what's going on there because the internet is isolated, they'll start teaching those people that. But it worked out well. So that's what this fountain says to me. But you can interpret it how you want.